Appendix 1, Gists. Ushtavaiti Gatha. Song 8, Realization, Self, Nature, God. Song 10, Proclamation. This again, a beautiful song in which Zarathustra begins the first 6 stanzas with now. I shall proclaim. He makes the proclamations because he has had his cherished experience of communicating with God, Ahura Mazda, God-wise, and now feels fully confident of his mission. And he makes his proclamations in an assembly of people who have come from afar and near to listen to him. He cautions the people who have come to be aware of the persons who are attempting to dissuade them back into the old cult. He makes it clear that the two mentalities, the better and the evil, have nothing in common. The choice of one means abandoning the other. That is why he wants his listeners to understand and practice his doctrine, otherwise they may suffer a bad end. His doctrine, based righteousness, good mind, and Trinity, leads to wholeness and immortality, and to God. Zarathustra then breaks into prayer. He prays to God for strength and endurance to spread the message, because all human beings, dead or alive or yet to be born, seek success from God alone. The souls of the righteous will always, here and hereafter, be strong, but the wrongful will face failures in their climb to wholeness. God has, at the same time, given mankind freedom of choice. One may make progress or fall back. Progress means promotion of human society and our living environment. He finishes his proclamation by stating that those who deny false gods and their followers by actively serving the progressive movement are truly the benefactors, supporters of society. Song 11, From Suffering to Success. This song presents 2 phases of Zarathustra's good life. The early missionary days, when he suffered persecution, and the days when he had won over the persons who spread his message far and wide. The first phase shows him a weak person who had a small number of persons to help him, and who hardly had any material backing. His mission was opposed by the parrot priests of the old cult and the poetic princes. Both had their highly vested interests at stake. They were strong as he was, not in a position to challenge them. Their opposition grew to an extent that even his relatives and close friends were not allowed to meet him. Even men of influence could not help him. He was left alone, but he was not forlorn. He had Ahura Mazda. He turned to him and broke into a plea. Where should we go? What should we do? He received divine inspiration. God endowed him with a bright mind and clear thinking. He had a bright idea. He resolved to leave his home behind and face the greatest risk of life by visiting the chief poet prince of the region and his court full of princes and priests, Kavi Ushtavaiti. The second phase shows him on the road to success. First, he met the powerful Turanian princes, the Phrygians, who listened to him, accepted his message, and became his allies. Next, after 2 years of persuasion, he blessed and welcomed King Ushtavaiti into the good religion. Ushtavaiti became the chief patron in spreading the message. Zarathustra's own relatives, the Shmatamas, joined him. The stalwart brothers, Phayasushtra and Jamaspa, famed for their wisdom, followed next. Both became his main missionaries. One preached to the people, the other learned the doctrine. Now composed of 17 songs, the Gathas. People had gathered around their benefactor, Sayoshan, to zealously work and start completely fresh life in a fruitful world with a bright future. Spedamenu Gatha, Song 12, Progressive Mentality. Notes 1. The first stanza of the song is only placed in the Gathas in which all 7 principles that were later transformed into dimensions spent as immortal incrementals are mentioned. Their use in one place defines, well, their complementary relations to one another. Another song, 7.11, where more abstract principles are used, also proves the same idea. The word Shpentamania is present in all 6 stanzas. 3, the shortest song in the Gathas. Gist, Shpentamania. The progressive mentality is the divine wisdom, which creates, maintains, and promotes the creation. It is the faculty in which the joy-bringing world for the wise one who would settle and prosper in peace. Should man promote the faculty in himself, he too would become godlike. He would achieve wholeness and immortality through the best thoughts, words, and deeds, performed in the right way and a serene dominion. Those who consult their good mind promote their progressive mentality. Those who do not live life of evil mind. However, the divine light and love light the way the progressive mentality and help many a seeker to become converted, literally choose their religion. Song 13, Victory over wrong. Wrong results in wrong ways as the good produces yet more goodness. Wrong must be conquered. This is achieved by means of righteousness, good mind, and profound wisdom. A wisdom that promotes one to be godlike. Fury and violence practiced by fanatic leaders and wicked rulers who indulge in intoxicating rituals must be abandoned. Spreading health and happiness is the foremost principle of life. Government must be run only by the good, wise, and righteous rulers. Life on earth must be led in peace, prosperity, and progress. It is only then that the true reward of good life is obtained. It is only then that the divine dominion is established. It is only then that the mission of Zarathustra is fulfilled.